During her long periods of entanglement in the quantum domain, Janet Van Dyne experiences Kong. In the current day after the skirmish of Earth, Scott Lang has turned into an effective memoirist and has been living joyfully with his sweetheart Expectation Van Dyne. Lang's presently high school girl Cassie has turned into an extremist whose exercises bring about Lang rescuing her of prison. While visiting Trust's folks, Hank Pym and Janet, Cassie uncovers that she has been chipping away at a gadget that can connect with the quantum domain. After learning of this, Janet frenzies and attempts to stop the gadget, yet the message is gotten, bringing about a gateway that opens and maneuvers them 5 into the quantum domain. Scott and Cassie are found by locals who are defying their ruler, while Trust, Janet, and Pym investigate a rambling city to find solutions. Trust, Janet and Hank meet with Master Kryler, a previous partner of Janet's, who uncovers that things have changed since she left, and that he is currently working for Kong, who is presently the domain's ruler. After an extraordinary confrontation, the three are compelled to escape and take his boat. The Langs are told by the revolutionaries' chief Gentora that Janet's contribution with Kong is by implication answerable for his uprising. They before long go under assault by Kang's powers, comprising of mechanical subordinates drove by MOD. OK, who is uncovered to be Darren Cross, having endured his evident demise at Lang's hands. The Langs are taken to Kong, who requests that Scott assist with getting his power center back or, in all likelihood he will kill Cassie. Lang is taken to the center's area and psychologists down. He is almost suffocated in an ocean of variations of himself, however Trust shows up and assists him with getting the power center. Be that as it may, Kong reneges on the arrangement, catching Janet and obliterating her boat with Hank on it. In the wake of being saved by his insects, who were likewise maneuvered into the quantum domain, quickly developed, and became hyper-keen, Pym assists Lang and Trust as they with advancing toward Kong. Still detained, Cassie salvages Gentora and they start an uprising against Kong and his military. During the battle, Cassie requests to cross personality, which persuades him to turn sides and battle Kong, however at the expense of his life. Janet fixes the power center as she, Pym, Trust and Cassie go through an entryway home, however Kong assaults Scott, almost beating him into accommodation. Trust returns and, along with Scott, obliterate the power center with a blend of Pym particles and thump Kong into it, making him be maneuvered into obscurity. Cassie resumes the entry on her end for Scott and desire to get back. Presently back home, Lang proceeds with his blissful life and organizes a phony surprise birthday for Cassie because of him missing so many. Lang momentarily considers Kang's words and stresses that he may not be dead or the entryway could now be available to the ones who banished him, yet chooses not to harp on that for the present and spotlight on his more distant family. In a mid-credits scene, various variations of Kong are worried by Earth 616's rising interest in the multiverse and plan their uprising.